Barry coming downstairs to give Godessa a goodnight kiss is one thing I never saw coming. The house is becoming similarly interesting, and I'm here for it. Anywho, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, you are highly welcome. Please take a deep breath, hit the subscribe button, like the video. Let's get right into this. Last night was a lot in Big Brother's house. You see, last night, a lot of stories. Oh my goodness. Now, where do I start from? Barry is playing a game that I don't seem to understand the kind of game he's playing. He's not fully on Godessa, he's not fully on nature, and he says so many things and so many times, you don't even know exactly where to hold him. Now, last night, he was actually having a conversation with Godessa outside at the garden, and they talked about a lot of things, and Godessa trying to say that I just feel like the whole thing between us is as well attention, is as well whatever, as well attraction and all of that. And he was saying that no, because nature had somebody outside, so he cannot pursue nature. You know, so the conversation went on and on and on and on to the point where Gerard even came and distracted them kind of. And he was like, oh, thank God Gerard even came, that he's really getting tired. They aren't really talking about, there is nothing serious they are talking about. They are just like, just talking, nothing really deep. Okay. So he was trying to tell Gerard how he's not really into anything at all, that, they are just there talking, and that he likes nature. He really likes nature. Nature is his peg, actually. Guys, okay, fine. After Gerard left, this young man felt okay, fine. Since you are not really into whatever it is you guys are saying, probably you are getting pissed, you're getting tired. Okay, you are going to go. But no, he still went back to Godessa to have a conversation. And I'm like, oh, do you know they were having this conversation? Oh, our houseboy Araga made food and brought for her. Quite interesting. Araga made food and brought for her. I'm like, okay, fine, no problem. It seems for Araga has understood the game Godessa is playing. But whatever it is, guys, we are here for it. Let them play that game. Now, Barry, last night Ricky went to Nature's bed. So after they finished downstairs, Barry went upstairs only for him to see that Ricky is already on Nature's bed. The young man became uncomfortable. He left the place. He still came back again. Now, fast forward to before that, after Godessa and Barry had a conversation, she also had a conversation with Shiba, where she had to download everything to Shiba, that she doesn't really understand, Barry saying he likes nature, and at the same time, the way he's still moving towards her and all of that. So Shiba kept telling her, you don't have to, like, the young man is confused, or he doesn't really know what he wants, or this is who he wants. Like, they talked about a lot of things, also brought Araga's situation. She told Shiba what Araga said to him, how Araga used his picture, and it girls, normal girls talk. So they had a conversation. From there they talked about other things, like so many things. So she was thinking that from their conversation, I was able to, pinpoint that she likes Barry. She wants Barry to make the move. She wants Barry to come out clear, like come out and say, would you be my friend, or would you do this, or would you do that? But Barry is not doing that. So because Barry is not doing that, she isn't really finding it funny, but it's looking like you are the one chasing, you are the one trying to establish something. That's just what it's looking like. So as they were there, on the other hand, Araga and Yusuf were still somewhere having their own conversation. Right. So finally Shiba went to the house. Godesta still stayed outside, maybe still waiting for Barry to come downstairs. Meanwhile, Gerard had moved to that place. Then Kivo, whom was served breakfast by Temi, still went there. So she was just telling them generally, I mean Godessa now, was just telling them gist about the whole music thing, the audition. It seems she was part of the Voice Nigeria or what. So she was just gisting them how the whole situation, how they were like 500, you have to get to 148, pick 48, all of those things now. You have many applicants before you know it to be reduced to 10, so you have to find yourself. So while she was having that conversation with them, immediately, because camera didn't show Barry when he was coming, but the way her eyes were just moving, like when you're actually waiting for someone and boom, here is the person coming, you feel that kind of excitement within you, give you a little like, oh, he's here, but she didn't really try to make it so obvious. So I was like, why is this girl really, her mood suddenly changed? What's going on? Not until I saw Barry walked down to that place, said, I came to give you a good night kiss. I'm like, hey, have we gotten to this point? Now, I am saying Mr. Barry does not really know what he wants, because I've heard Barry say he likes Kamsi. He's still going to make our time to talk. I think it was this week diary session, or was it last week? He said he's going to, because Big Brother was asking him, so how are you going to do it? He said he's going to start talking to her more. Barry has said severally that he likes nature. In fact, the whole thing he downloaded to Gerard, you would think that it was Godessa. In fact, he told Gerard that it was Godessa that called him out. It was Godessa that called him so they can sit out and talk. We're just telling his guy, like, I'm not really into this. I'm not interested. I'm just like, nature is still my person. Nature is still who I like. Nature is my type. Nature is my stick. But Godessa was telling Shiba that Barry told him that nature said she likes Ricky, that Ricky is her type. It was not, Barry was just saying to her that nature, that he may not be nature's type, that nature's type may be like Ricky, because probably she likes the calm and all of that. So these are all the things you're saying, and you still took out time to come downstairs. Could it be that the young man was jealous because he saw Ricky on Nature's bed? You've not said anything to Nature, but you're always trying to mark your territory. You're always trying to like be overly possessive of the young lady. And at the same time, you're still moving to Godessa. Like for real, for real. You're moving to Godessa, and when you fully know that there is somebody in the picture, I mean Araga. And guys, from the way I'm looking at this whole thing, it's not a game for Godessa. Like for some people that will come, this was at least, I stayed up late to watch these people. When she was talking to Shiba, you could tell that it's not a game for her. Like, it's not a game for her. It's as if she wants it, because according to when Barry was talking to Gerard, Barry told Gerard that she was asking me if I could date a 30-year-old. And he was like, if this whole thing is just like here, so why would you even get to that point of asking that question? I think for Barry, maybe it's just this household. Yes, it's just this house, and I don't think there is any. But I am not understanding Barry, guys. I think he's trying to play the game. He's trying to like, let's create a storyline of, oh, shuttling between two people. But unfortunately, nature is not in that group. Because even what she did to Ricky yesterday night, guys, I'm coming with that gist. Nature is not in that group at all, at all. So the earlier Barry start defining whatever it is he wants to do in the house, the better for him. Because if he's trying to play this kind of game he's playing, honestly, no, I do not understand how it's going to work for him. When Godessa is speaking to Shiba, she tries to paint the whole thing as if Barry is the one on her neck, Barry is the one looking for her. She said, Barry told them, okay, that she told Barry she doesn't want anything with him. She just wants to be friends with him. And that Barry said no. Meanwhile, wasn't it Barry that Barry that was calling her friend, that she was like, with your friend? Because everything Barry spilled to Gerard is showing that guy, I'm not even interested. Like, this one is just the one disturbing me up and down. But like, guys, like I said, it's a game for him. Yes, I want to believe it's a game for him, because I'm not seeing anything serious there. I am not seeing any serious there. any seriousness there, guys. I'm not seeing anything at all. It's in Godessa's head. She's just being delusional. Let me just say, in her head, she has already formed the relationship, formed whatever it is. You get, but it has not gotten to that point. But him coming down last night to do that, I don't know, guys. Was he jealous of Ricky, or was he trying to just guys? Is a lot, because I know if he had still wanted to stay downstairs with her, he would have, because I know for Godessa to still stay there and be entertaining Gerard and the other people means she was indirectly waiting for him to come and downloading everything. You know, there was a time they did truth or dare where Barry was saying, I used to watch picture, da, 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 da. He told Godessa that so I've already said it, that the only thing I see between both of them is sexual tension. And once that thing is met, like once the satiety is reached, you see that everybody's eyes are going to be cleared, and because you've already tested it, so it's not going to really fascinate and be you won't crave for it that much anymore, because after all, at the end of the day, I've already tested whatever it is. But it is what it is. What I'm saying is better she defines whatever it is she has with Araga, because I feel Araga is really deep into this whole situation. Let it not be that is or maybe who knows, you can't even vouch for any of these housemates. Araga may also be playing a game with her. I said, okay, fine, while we're in the house now, at least let me be using it to warm because last night Araga was telling her about his talking stage. So you can tell that most of these guys at the end of the show will go back to their exes and beg, and it was just a show, it was just a game, I just have to do what I had to do and all of that. Well, it is what it is, guys. But I think Godessa should calm down. Yeah, let her just tone it down with all of this. If it's a game, make it obvious it's a game, but don't come and act like, oh, all the guys want me. I don't think, how many people how many people do I think want you? Yeah, quite frankly, you are a pretty girl, but then I don't think the whole house is, apart from Araga and Barry, I don't even know who else I'm going to say is all after you, and you're sweeping them up their feet. And do you guys understand? Anyway, let me draw the curtains here. You have to share your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys feel about all of this. And do you think this guy is just dumb? Araga, do you think he's waking up to make food for Godessa? Even last night, Onyi and Flora were shading him and said that one is just a houseboy. The only thing he does is cook in the morning, cook in the evening, afternoon, cook in the evening for Godessa, while she spends the whole day flirting with Barry. Do you guys think these people can, if you really want to get the gist of what's happening in the house, just go and listen to Onyi and Flora when they are talking. Last night, who are they calling Shukwe? They mentioned one sheep like that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.